Well, hello, my name is Susie and I'm the training ambassador with Mayflower. Today's design is going to be air-filled, and the thing I like about our air-filled designs is they can be prepared plenty of time in advance so that when your perishables come in, you can have time to work on those. And you can make a numerous amount of these so that your whole entire department will look very festive and ready for the holiday. So since this is focusing on Mother's Day, I think pink is always a good choice. I don't know if you've learned how to make a quad yet, but we're going to start off with the first quad is going to have 20 pumps. And the second quad is going to have 10 pumps. And to make a quad, you just want to start with a duplet. And to make a duplet, you just take your pump, and this is an 11-inch balloon, and I'm just going to pump it up with just 10 pumps. And I'm going to hold it off and just do another one just the same. So now that I have both of those, I'm going to wrap the stems together, tie it up. So duplet, duplet makes a quad. So I'm going to stack these on top of each other. And I will just need to get a spare 260, and I'm going to wrap these together. So that I just have this nice stacked unit. Now anytime that I have the feet on the ground, I always like to cover it with a little bit of tape. It's a nice precautionary measure, just to keep the dust off, the elements away, and it also protects it from getting anything sharp on there that may pop the balloons. And I'm also just going to include a weight in here. So I'll just tie that with the ends of my latex ends that I have down here. Our foundation, and we will decorate this, and we are ready to roll. So what we're going to need is an air-filled Mother's Day balloon, and we will need to have the valve wrapped in another spare 260. So I'm just going to wrap it up carefully and tie it in a knot. And then this will just sit in the center of the quad we just created. Wrap your mechanics around this. The way I wrap on one side, I like to wrap on the other. Okay, so now what we can do is find some 5-inch balloons that coordinate with the balloon that we have here. And we would like to just get some various sizes. And so to do that, we just need one pump or a half a pump just to fill it up a little bit. And I'm going to need you to fill up 4 sets. And then connect them together, and I'll show you how to do that. So we're just going to get various sizes and then wrap them together. And these shouldn't be the exact same size. We want them to be just slightly different, and then slightly different hues of the pinks also. Together. And then see, these are just little tiny small quads. And then we can take these quads And then just find another spare Q260, and you can wrap these around each other, and then you can get another set of quads and wrap them on the other side so that you can have something that looks like this. This then will come around your design like this. And I have another one with 3. I'm going to wrap around. They come undone. It's no big deal. All you got to do is tie it again. Bring it around. So now I'm going to show you how to make these little curly Q guys. For this, we will need a pole. I think that the handle on your rose cutter would work well. And we'll need a 260 balloon. The trick with this is we're going to need to inflate the balloon first, all the way to the very end. Let the air out. And then I just am going to wrap this securely right around this hole. So it's like a ribbon so that it's just flat and flush against it. And then at this point, all I'm going to do is just fill it up, and it is going to take on the shape of the pole. Now I'll just tie the end. And for this particular design, I'm just going to bring it inside and tie these ends together. So that I have something like this. I'll show you that again, just in case. So I'm just going to wrap it flush around the pole, making sure that there's no bumps, ridges. It's nice and flush, like a ribbon. And then we will just fill it up there. That's okay. I'll bring this through, and I'm just going to tie these ends together. Then I'm going to tie these 2 ends together. So that I have something that looks like this. So you're going to have one of these, a pair, and then another pair, and then you're going to tie those 2 together so that you have something that looks like this. And then this is simply going to come around the back side of this. Give us that cute curly Q look. Well, I think this is something that any mother would love to receive. Thank you so much for joining us today. We at Mayflower really appreciate all the effort that you put into making your floral departments look beautiful and inviting. Have yourself a wonderful Mother's Day. Thank you so much for joining me today.